Good afternoon. My name is Eric Spiegel. I'm the president and founder of Fish Shack Marketing. And I have to assume if you're watching this video that you've decided to move forward with the Fish Shack opportunity and start to create financial freedom and eventually, the ability to have a residual income that continues to pay you down the road for the work you did today. So this training module is about prospecting and actually how to find customers. So people ask me all the time, Eric, how do I find clients? Does Fish Shack provide customers for me? My answer is we don't need to. That all you literally have to do is open your front door and you can trip over as many potential customers as you can want because there's no limit to the kind of companies that can use this program. So whether it's car dealerships, whether it's home improvement companies, health clubs, training facilities, furniture stores, mattress stores, veterinarians, pet groomers, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, you name it, there is an application to use travel incentives in these businesses. So in order for you to find your customers, you just have to keep your eyes open and be willing to get out there and do what I call the street hustle. This is not done over the telephone. Let me repeat that, ladies and gentlemen. This is not done over the telephone. This is an old school, face-to-face, belly-to-belly sale. You'll walk in the door, you introduce yourself, and you go into your presentation or you set a follow-up appointment. So I've had a lot of sales reps over the years that have tried to be what they call work smart, and they want to do it over the phone, or they want to send out emails, or they want to post on social media. And all that is great, but it is not the way that you're going to make money in this business. It's an add-on. It certainly isn't going to hurt your chances, but if you expect to get a response from these business owners through some form of not in-person activity, it's not going to work for you. Don't waste your time. So the way the prospecting works is you're going to identify a vertical market. Maybe you have experience in the car business. Maybe you've got experience in the gym business. Whatever the case may be, you're going to walk into the business and you are going to identify yourself to whoever is the gatekeeper. In a health club, it's the girl at the reception desk. In a home improvement company, it's the receptionist. In a car dealership, it's whoever it is at the front counter. You're going to let them know that what your name is and that you represent Fish Shack Marketing and Promotions and that you need 5 minutes with the person in charge of marketing and promotions for the business. At that point, they're going to say, okay, great, that's Eric. Let me go ahead and get him for you. Or they're going to say, yeah, it's Eric, but he's not available right now. Do you have a card? And so at that point, what you're going to do is you're going to leave what we call the one sheet leave behind, which is a document that looks like this. And it basically has questions that say, which would you choose? Increase the number of customers, reduce your cancellations. It's just got some very thought-provoking questions that the person that you're there to talk to has an opportunity to read. It's really just designed to pique their curiosity. The other thing that you walk in with is the menu of vacations. And so all of you either have or will receive this menu of vacation choices. And basically what that does is it gives the potential customer, your potential customer, an idea very quickly as to what the items that we have are available. Now, it's anywhere from hotel rooms all over the country, actually resorts worldwide. We've got a really nice little cruise out of Florida to the Bahamas. We've got 2, 3, 4 nights in Las Vegas and a very, very upscale 4-star resort in Mexico, and their choice of, I think it's 3 or 4 different cities. It's a really, really nice program. So at that point, when you sit down with the client, you do not spend more than 10 minutes with these people. They don't have the attention span. They're being bombarded by B2B salespeople all day long. And so you have to be very, very succinct and to the point. You've got to identify the problems that they face in their business. And let me tell you, they're all the same. None of these companies are experiencing anything singularly unique. Car dealerships all suffer from the same problems. They just don't have enough people that come on the lot interested in buying a car. Plain and simple. Home improvement companies, their primary problem is what's called a one-legger, which is they go to make the appointment, they go to present to the homeowner, and the husband's there, the wife is not. So at the end, they say, well, let me talk to my husband, and you don't get an opportunity to actually make the sale. In the gym business, it's the lowest percentage of initial enrollment, is that people just don't enroll on the initial tour. So this program doubles that number. So it doesn't really matter what the industry is. They all suffer from the same problems, which is opportunities to make sales. Think of it as a baseball player. I don't care how good a hitter you are. I lived in San Diego for a number of years and got a chance to watch Tony Gwynn up front and personal, arguably the greatest hitter of all time. Let me tell you, never got a hit from the dugout. Okay? Never got a hit from the dugout. Guy went to the plate with a bat in his hand and magic happened. If he didn't go to the plate with a bat in his hand, he didn't get anything done. So for your customers, they need the opportunity to sell. The magic of Fish Shack is that we're a fulfillment model, not a breakage model. If you've watched my introductory video, I got into it in pretty graphic detail, but the premise behind it is that we are not selling certificates individually. We are selling a monthly membership program that gives the client the opportunity to take the trip. We, Fish Shack, gets paid by the resorts, the casinos, and the cruise ships to put people in the empty room. That's where the magic is. There's no magic in rewarding a sale that is already happening. If somebody's buying a car, they're buying a car. If somebody's buying a house full of windows, they're already buying the windows. Great, you're going to put a cherry on top of the sundae. That's not the magic. The magic is getting people into the ice cream store. It's the ability to create the opportunity to earn the business. And that's what makes us different. I run a very large home improvement company, and I use these travel certificates to eliminate the one-legger because I knew that my only metric that mattered was demo percentage. If I wasn't presenting to enough people, I couldn't sell enough windows. And I also was tired of being in the one and done business, which is why I created this residual income model. So when you prospect a client, you're going to sit down with the business owner. You're going to identify the pain. You're going to go, look, I know the problems that you face. You don't have enough this. You don't do enough of that. You're not closing a high enough percentage. You're losing too many customers. There's just too many things that you can't control. If I could show you a way to solve some of those problems, what would it be worth to your business? In the car dealership, if I could help you sell an extra 3 to 5 cars a week, what would that be worth to your business? In the home improvement industry, if I could increase your demo percentage by 20%, decrease your cancellation rate 5%, if I could increase the number of referrals that you get by 15%, what would that be worth to your business? In the gym business, if I could double your initial enrollment percentage, what would that be worth to the gym? So we're going to go through, you're going to offer up a solution, which I call like a Swiss Army knife, is that it fixes a whole bunch of stuff. And at that point, you're going to say, why wouldn't you try this? Because it's a month-to-month program, ladies and gentlemen. We are not locking them into anything long-term. It's a month-to-month. So if they're not happy, sayonara, they're gone. And we'll go sell to the competitor next door. At the end of the day, these programs work. It's tried and true. I'm not the first guy to do this. There are plenty of companies out there that sling certificates. But I'm the only company that gets paid by the destinations. And in order to sell the program on a monthly membership where they get unlimited usage, we have to get paid on the destination side. Otherwise, how many certificates is somebody going to use paying $150 to $200 a piece? They're just not going to use very many of them. Yeah, they'll reward a sale once in a while, but as I said before, that's not the magic. The magic is creating the opportunity to get the sale. In the car business, it's getting someone on the lot to take a test drive. That's the genesis of the car sale. In the home improvement business, it's about eliminating the one-leggers. It's about using it as a closing tool. So, to recap, you're going to walk in. You're going to introduce yourself. I'm Eric with Fish Shack Marketing. We specialize in travel promotions for businesses. I need 5 minutes with the person in charge of marketing and promotions. At that point, you either sit down with them, you identify their pain, you offer them up a solution, and you find out why wouldn't they do the program. Trust me, the ROI between what they pay and what they get is astronomical. It's really, really a good value. So, if you have any questions, the best way to reach me is to text me, area code 818-212-6836, or send me an email to eric@fishshack.com. fishshackmarketing.com. Look forward to working with all of you individually. Happy selling.